Okay. No. So, as my story was going, I, the fuck? Who lives in a pineapple on the lake? Why does everything pretty have to be evil? Anyway. Okay, so let's fucking get away from that. Jesus Christ. Oof. Oofenhofer. Okay, so. Uh. That bridge that leads up there. So. As I said, I got like 15 more minutes into his video. Into his first video, and. Okay, that's the one that I just jumped out of, and then. Oh, okay. Into his first video, and then I, Academy Gate Town. The fuck is Academy Gate Town? Okay, that's a town, apparently. That's fine. I don't mind there being towns. I don't... Oh, there's a thing. I don't necessarily want to explore a town just yet. But that's fine. There it is. There it is. There it is. New map has been found. Yes. See, as I was watching the Dito, as I said, I got 15 minutes into the first video, and he was exploring a cave that I had explored, so I thought I would, you know, watch more later, after I played some more. That begs the question of where the map for this area is. Let's go attempt. Make them, no, not that kind of marker. Let's place a beacon. Let's go, just because I'm curious now. Let's go try to fight the dude with the big dude. But yeah. Oh, milordy, milordy gordy. I see an item. See an item. You know, I don't know what you were looking out for, but you weren't doing a good job of it, because I was like right there on a horse. Damn. Knocking me off my horse. Silver pickled. Okay. I guess. Anyway. I got, like... Who are you calling for? There's no one else around here. Who did in your mind? Who was you calling for? Like what was your end goal there, buddy? Anyway, okay, there's a bunch of the poison guys. Didn't even want to bother fighting them. They're annoying to fight. They take just enough, just like when I say enough, I mean little, like just a little damage to, like they have enough resistance to damage that it takes a little bit to beat them, and then they have an attack that literally the only recourse is to just back up and just sit there. I don't like fighting. So anyway, after the second time, I decided to watch the Dido. After my second session, when I explored the I'm gonna need Horsey for this. When I did the Beastmaster guy. Boingy doingy. Rest of the site. I'm sorry. I've been up a while. My brain ain't working right. I keep forgetting what I was saying. And that excuse goes over very well when you think of all the other times I completely forget what I'm saying. I keep telling myself that, like, since Dave is not recording this anymore, I might, like, stop eventually, just so I can lay back and play it. But I keep telling myself that I'll stop if my commentary starts to get boring or starts to be really quiet and not have much to say, but then I just keep talking. I don't know what it is about Souls games that make me talkative. Like, there's a lot of game genres where, like, you'll watch me play it, and there's long periods where I just can't think of anything to say. I used to get really mad at myself about that, because, like, I remember when I first started doing YouTube, one of the big, like, bits of advice I'd always see is that there cannot be any dead air, that, like, every second of dead air is a chance for someone to get bored and click off the video. And I bought into that. Like, I do feel that one of the main reasons my YouTube career failed before it even started was that I bought into too much of the advice. Other reasons, I want to say I won't get into, but then that just leaves it up in the air of speculation, and I don't, like, it's something, it's true, but it's like, it is what it is, and I would never, like, I'm not, like, even though it is true, it's not something I'm complaining about, and I wouldn't trade what I'm about to say for, like, the highest fucking PewDiePie levels of fame in the world. Like, I would not in a million years trade it. But taking care of my wife took up more and more of my time and energy, and then it being a channel that was meant to be from the outset, both of us, for anyone watching this other than David that doesn't know, the channel was called Gaming with Kitty and the Bear. So a lot of times it kept getting to the point where she just didn't have it in her to record, and sometimes there were a few one-off instances where I would pick a game to just play on my own and work on. Like, it may be a game she wasn't all that interested in. And then obviously I met David, and me and him were able to, you know, make videos together and stuff. But yeah, anyway, there would literally be times where I would just find myself just like editing, and I would want to just scream at myself. Like I would get legitimately mad at myself for having dead air, and for like not like having like minute long portions where I'm not just not saying anything, because I would just get mad at myself while editing, tell them, and like a lot of self loathing, because I was, buying into the hype. And yeah, there are a lot of YouTubers that, their whole appeal is that they keep up that energy nonstop, and appeals to the 9 year olds. But then, there's other YouTubers, and I'm sad that I didn't realize that this didn't click with me until later on. But there's other YouTubers that their whole thing is that they're very chill and laid back and don't talk much, and just like they only really talk if like they got something to say. But I'm not. I can't finish a fucking sentence to save my fucking life. Um, back to David. Uh, 15 more minutes in, and uh, can you tell I have ADHD? Like, is that like something that would come as a surprise to find out? um, uh, Another 15 minutes in, he starts exploring some catacombs, and this time I said fuck it, and what I did was I skipped forward, and I just kind of like barely looked at the screen, because like my worry about skipping forward is that I'll click onto like a boss battle, and then boom, that boss battle, like what it looks like and everything in the intro, like the surprise of discovering it is spoiled on me. And to me, like that's one of my favorite things about these games is coming across things like for instance, if I skipped through and happened to see him fighting this, that'd be I'd be like, oh darn, because I want to discover this thing myself. But that time I did skip through, and then I got back to when he was done with catacombs and started exploring this lake. And then eventually he came across a map, and then immediately he went up that bridge, and I skimmed a little more, and I guess he goes off in that direction because I saw a cross. Like there's gonna be a cross later, some kind of cross, some kind of big old Jesus cross. That's what I saw as I was like skimming. Saw he was on in an inside area, and there was a big cross. I think it was a cutscene or something, and then I closed the video because that kind of confirmed what I was saying. That like if I skim through, I have a chance of spoiling things on myself. So, hey buddy, how's Mr. Bear? I am not damaging Mr. Bear at all. Did you notice? Did you happen to notice? Did you happen, like, was there a part of you that happened to notice that I was not damaging him at all? Let's go. Okay, this time instead of like introducing ourselves, let's get behind him and really get a couple smacks in to get a good idea of what I can do to him and whether or not this is a feasible pursuit. And I really got to remember, I really need to remember when I'm done tonight to get David's because like I have a program that a plugin that lets me download videos from YouTube to watch later, but like, and I used to use it before I had unlimited data on my phone from the emergency broadband thingy, whatever it is that they're doing. And I'll go to the library and download a bunch of like David's videos that he get uploaded and stuff, and any other YouTubers I want to watch. And I get that some people will find that immoral. That's fine. Like, I get that that's being downloaded without their permission, but like it's not. I'm not profiting. It's not like it's literally just for me to be able to watch it later when I don't have internet. So I don't think this is feasible. Oof. Ow. Oh. Maybe this is feasible. I mean, I was doing a chunky. I was doing a chunky. I was doing a bit of a chunky. I have to be careful when I lean into the mic because that's what fucked up one of my videos. If you remember, David, the episode of make one of you and equip. Yeah, I already got it equipped. The episode of this guy's made of fur, so come on, this should do some damage. The episode of Below Zero where I had to put a warning in the title that the second half was just static. It was because if you go back and watch that, I spent like that entire episode and like parts of the other one looking for the parts, like looking for all the ingredients to make a thing. And then when I went into the inventory and tabbed over, I saw that I had already made one, and I had forgotten that I had already made one. And at that point, I leaned into the mic, and I was like, "I've already made one." I was, being silly, but that time I grabbed the mic, like I grabbed the stand and pulled it over towards me, not realizing that literally bumped the cord and immediately caused static. Jesus. That did 124 damage, which is nothing. So we now officially know. We now, like, a confirmation. We officially know, add it to the wiki, that the giant fur-covered bear isn't weak to fire. It's good to know. It is good to know. Can I butt stab you? Well, even if I was gonna find out. Ow. Shit. I thought I had my healing equipped. I thought it... I looked down, I glanced a glance. I glanced a glean. And I saw red. I thought that was my healing item. That's what I thought. That is precisely what I thought. I think. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I think I could do this. I really do believe, Habib, that this is a distinct possibility. Oh, come on. Ow. I gotta say, I just love that I picked the voice that I did, because no matter what happens to him, it sounds like he's more annoyed than in pain. like it's like an exasperated, really exasperated sigh. I am actually going to travel to the table because I have picked up like 800,000 shardy dues, and I've made it this far into my game pretty much not at all upgrading my weapon. Yeah, a lot of people are gone. Have you noticed that?
Pleasure to see you. Thank goodness you're safe. I'm still looking for my own. It's not easy by any means.
What did the blacksmith say?
You're telling me I possess some kind of gift? I don't believe you. But if I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach. Certainly he does appear intimidating and holds no love for us tarnished. But I know he's trapped here at the Round Table Hold, so I can tell. He's a gentle soul. And
yeah, I can't remember what the blacksmith said. So that's fine. How are you doing in here? You want some more? You want some more of my hit points?
I am pleased to see you again. Would you like me to? The blessing is still a flame in your. Would you like to? Then.
Nah, I still got the blessing. I still got the baldachin and the thing and the thing into the. Hey.
Well, where have you been hiding? I took you for dead.
I just been out
your arms,
doing shit, man.
The girl. Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with an ugly brute who only knows how to smith?
I didn't ask you to fuck her. I asked you to keep an eye on her.
I refuse to believe. I don't doubt you, but I know when something's too good to be true.
Yeah. Okay, I'm missing the part of him saying that she had talent or some shit. Like, I can't remember that, but I'm telling the truth. It's she said she wants to. Okay, I am going to. I am going to use a golden rune. That should be enough.
Back already, no matter.
Should be enough to. What? I could have sworn. No, I could have sworn that I had found quite a few smithing stones. Huh. Where's the person that sells stuff? I think they had some smithy stones. Some stones of the smithy. On offer. Okay, I can't. Do I have another? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Oh yeah, that's another thing that I started to say that I don't think I finished. Is that text box that appeared when I got to that gate, and I tried to pause it. And the other time that happened was when I used the
Ah, you appear to be doing well. Well then, would
No, I'll give you a
that
prayer book.
is a work of heresy. Its incantations bear no lineage from the earth. Very well. I'll take it off your hand.
Catch flame. Oh flame! Oh flame! Surge! Oh flame! What the fuck are these names? Uh, okay, sure.
May the golden or
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep. Hey, what's up? Yeah, you still don't want to talk to me. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Don't care. Don't care. I have no bell bearings for you. I don't have any. Sacred Seal Strike. What the fuck? I was hoping you would have a upgradey item. You know? Eh. Might as well. Because the short bow I got, I don't really like. That is like the mighty shot seems like it'd be a lot, you know, more helpful. Like when I see David use it.
What do you need? I have lit. Oh, are you aggrieved at the notion you are but a visitant here? Then you would do well to remember the first words of grace given to you. Stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord. If those words held any meaning to you, follow the guidance of grace. Lay low the shard bearers and claim for yourself a great rune. Do so, and the doors to the Round Table's inner chamber will open, and you will receive the wisdom of the Two Fingers.
I need. I feel like I've reached my quota on fingering jokes. I'm not allowed to make any more. Alright, whatever. I upgraded one single I traded one single time. That, my friends, is going to make all the difference in the world. I need desperately to buy 2 things, which once this next credit clears, I should have enough for a $50 Amazon card. Whenever you do games on Swagbucks, it'll pend for a certain number of days. Anywhere from like 6 to like 15. Which is fine because I think that gives time for, I think the purpose of that is to give time for any like detection of foul play, because like what someone could do is they could use, you know, hinky methods to cheat their way into getting like the goals that they need. And then, Jesus Christ, dude. I feel like you're getting more angry each time we fight. In the butt. Oh, that is not fair that I can be all the way behind you and you can still, within like a second of animation, be on my ass. Ah. I wonder how much damage I would do with that power shot now that I can use it. Man, I don't think it would help much since he can close gaps pretty fucking quick. $177. Ouchies. Ouchies again. Lots of ouchies. Yeah, that's definitely not a method that will yield much results, because getting into position to do it just isn't all that feasible. If you know, if you're catching the drift that I'm doofing. So I'll go back to. Actually, you know what? You know what I need to do? You know what I need to do? Something that I've been saying forever that I'm gonna do. Because I'm not... Because the only thing... No Sacred Tears. No Golden Seeds. Okay. Because the only thing that I really use FP for... I don't use it for the spinning slash, because that doesn't really do all that much more damage than the regular slash. I imagine I may use it a little bit more now that I've got the bow that can do the power shot. But really, the only thing that I really use FP for is to summon the gank squad. And when I do that, like, that's a one-time thing. Like, even when they die, like, the ability to summon them disappears in that area until you die. Oh, man. Oh, manny man. Oh, many moo, many man, moo, 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 man. Do you like the moo, moo, man? Do you know the moo, 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 man? Oof. Ow. Oh, God. Look, sir. How do I get out of there? Oh, God. Oh, God. He's down here now. If he wasn't down here before, he sure is now. I feel like that just completely went all off the rails. Just. That. I don't like to use the word disaster lightly, but. Do I have any of those? I do not. I was thinking if I had any of those things that let me, like, apply certain things to a weapon. Damn it. Ouch. Oh, that one, that lunge, that quickie lunge is the one that... I don't like grab attacks. I get, I get that they add like extra stylistic flair to the game, but a grab attack in mechanically is no different from a regular attack, except it says, now watch this fucking animation while we rub it in your face how much of a fucking scrub you are. Like, when you get hit by a grab attack, once, like, after the first time you've ever had one, had, like, that, like, any particular one, you know what kind of damage that particular grab attack does, so you know whether you're dead or not. So, at that point, it's just a matter of just sitting there staring at the screen like, alright. Yeah, that attack right there. That's the one I hate. Because that's the one that, like, the wind-up for it is just so quick. Especially compared to how much damage it does. Have I made it clear how much of a sad man I am right now? Like, you know that song that goes, I'm the cat man? Well, my version is, I'm the sad man. Yeah, I will say the next time I watch Revenant, I'll go in with a whole new level of appreciation. Ugh. I feel like a lot of enemies in this game, I can say, like I can point to one single attack and say if they got rid of that attack, this enemy would be 100% fair. For that boss from earlier, it was the slam me down attack that he was able to glitch out on. Do you not care for the trees, sir? I feel like you couldn't care less. Yep. I just don't think that it's, like, feasible to dodge that one. I like that one, the long slam down. I really got to keep my fucking finger off that R1 button because I keep accidentally hitting it. Like that slam down I like because the timing on it is pretty easy to get. That one, I know like you. It's the two extremes, my friend. See, do you see how quickly he can not only do a 100... I don't know if you're aware of this. Bears aren't that quick. Did you know? Did you know? Did you know? Did I seriously get killed from almost full health by a attack that completely missed me and his part of his thigh rubbing against me? The Souls games are really bad for that. To be fair, a lot of games are really bad for that. It's like you go into an attack like it's an issue that happens with bestial enemies more so than like humanoid enemies. But when they do certain types of attacks, the hitbox for damage, like in a lot of his attacks, I can be up against his leg or something. And the worst part is that I wouldn't be able to describe it because he has so many different patterns, but there is one attack that actually does this really well. It's one of his like kind of fist pounding attacks where if you're under him, like near it, you kind of take some shockwave damage, but it's not point blank. I think it's that one right there that you just saw. If you're kind of near it, you take some damage. Yep, some damage. Okay, I want you to look at what just happened. That is quite possibly one of the worst Dark Souls-y hitboxes I've ever seen in the entire series. I was on his ass. Fucking ass. He does a forward slam down where 100% of like the real life realistic impact would be in front of him. But because this game, like these games, like the problem is that these games turn into fucking Super Mario Brothers sometimes, and like I've always like that's just a pet peeve of mine. I've always had even since I was a child, I've always had a personal hatred for any game where just touching an enemy kills you. Like I can understand like there's some enemies that like are spiky or they're on fire or whatever, but games where just like literally just coming into physical contact with an enemy kills you, like that's always been a pet peeve of mine. But just because I was touching, like out of all parts of his entire body, his fucking calves would be the least part having any impact damage, like any even thinking real life, a bear slamming down or something. That's the part that would, out of all of his body, would have the least damage to you. But because I happen to be touching him when he does that, and the designers just decided to make his See, at that point, I'm convinced that he just decided to do the grab just because he knows I'm talking shit. Yep. Oh, do that 2 times in a row. Do the attack I hate 2 times in a row. Yep. 2 times in a row again. Do you actually recall, like, way back in the beginning when I was talking about why I like platforming challenges more than bosses? And I said everyone who plays games for any amount of time will have experiences where they're going up against an enemy many, many times, struggling, slowly getting better, and then the boss just decides to start acting different than they've acted the last 40 times you fought them. Look at how that battle played out. He had never started a battle with the grab attack. That was always something he did when he was lower on HP and the battle had been going on for a while. Also, he had never, ever done that quick bullshit head, which I consider to be his one bullshit move. All the other moves, other than, you know, a poorly designed hitbox here and there, all the other moves are fine. But that headbutt attack... Here's the problem with the headbutt attack, is that he's able to turn 180 degrees on a dime, like, instantly. But the problem is, it seems like he's actually able to begin the animation for the headbutt attack as he's turning. So sometimes you can be behind him attacking him, and by time you see the animation, he's already hit you. Anyway, before I died that one time and I started to say, did you know? I was trying to explain that bears are not this fucking agile. I watch nature documentaries. And yes, I get video game, magical bear. He's got fucking runes on his chest, for God's sakes. But still, he's a bear. Did you know that if you're getting chased by a bear, you should run downhill? Bears can't run downhill. That's a fact. Bears can't run downhill. Their legs get caught up under them and they trip and they tumble. That's a fact. That's actually a known fact. Now, obviously, if you're attacked in a situation where there isn't a downhill easily accessible, that's a different story. But, yeah, headbutt me. You know, the only reason I was able to dodge the headbutt attack that time is because I just assumed he was going to do it. So after my 2 attacks, I just dodged right away because I just assumed he was going to headbutt. And that was the only time I've been able to dodge that attack. See that? That's proof. He's able to start the animation for the headbutt attack long before, like as he's turning. Like, as he's turning, he can start the animation for the headbutt attack. Yep. Why would you give me a pop-up for guarding? What use do I have for that? You want to tell me that? You wanna give me that bit of information there, buddy? Just a little tidbit there. Just let me know. I am going to find out what happens if you try to fight him on a horse. Just because I couldn't care less. Okay, that I did a thing, and it wasn't. I didn't realize what was happening. I wasn't thinking. I didn't know that that could even happen to him. Why am I jumping backwards? What the fuck is happening? I don't know why. I don't understand anything that's occurring right now. I feel like the game has become self-aware. The game realized that I was doing pretty well by fighting on a horse. And so it just started making shit happen. I did not press the button to get off my horse. And I didn't get damaged enough for the horse to die. I just jumped off the horse for some reason. And then I started moonwalking and jumping backwards, and I don't know what the fuck just happened. But we'll give that another try in the next episode. Bye-bye.